Just gotta let a nigga know. Fuck with the gang, ain't up on case of trippin' TV. Me and Key Darcy, hot to the moon. You niggas been sleep on me too long. Rockin' this V-long. Your bitch like the way how I'm dressed. Got your baby mama underneath, she ate me up. Stress off in the scabs, it's me and my niggas. Back to the money, we ain't doing no talk. Remember days I broke, I ain't really had shit. Up all night, tryna come up off a lead. I don't fuck a bougie hoe, cause them hoes be picky. Me and Key Darcy been steppin' on shit. I just pop 4 pills, now I'm back in my mode. Sippin' on the party.
Welcome back to KC Driven TV, and I'm here back with another official song reaction video. You know what I'm saying? I never listened to the song before, so we finna check bro out, see how he sounds, see if we catch a vibe. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the artist Romeo, and the song is called Life Works Out. You know what I'm saying? What do y'all think that means? Life works out. Oh, and if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. If not, no worries. Then I'll catch you back on my next video. So, like I said, I never listened to the song before, so we finna check bro out, see how he sounds, see if we catch a vibe. Y'all know how I rock. I came across this video on YouTube, so y'all know how I do it. I come, if I hear 30 seconds or something, if the picture look dope, I'm coming straight to the reaction table, you know what I'm saying? So I did a little research on him, ended up finding his Instagram, such and such. We didn't talk to each other yet, so we finna get this going, you know what I'm saying? So I'm finna react, you know what I'm saying? Let's see how he sounds. Let's see if we catch a vibe. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Romeo and this whole family and this whole movement. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to it. If somebody do that in a song, they about to go crazy. They about to say some things that need to be said. Because when somebody clear their voice, they mean business. Literally.
I was raised on the motherfucking bill. Mama wasn't hitting us just to hit us. She was just telling us how she motherfucking feel.
Facts. Literally. He was raised with a belt. Literally. Mama just wasn't. Listen to him. Listen to him.
I was raised on the motherfucking bill. Mama wasn't hitting us just to hit us. She was just telling us.
You feel me? Mama wasn't just hitting them just to be hitting them. She was just telling them how she felt. Facts. So if she was hitting them with a belt, she was really hurt. When you go through things like this, especially with your parent, you know what I'm saying? They're hurt, either by your actions or such and such. But, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? As far as like me going through that with my father or stepfather or whatever you may want to call it, you know what I'm saying? I'll never do that to my kids. You know what I mean? Literally. But at the end of the day, you know, you talk to them. You let them know how you truly feel. And sometimes doing things of that nature may work for that environment. You know what I'm saying? In certain environments. Some environments, they might just say, go to your room, and they in their room all goddamn day. Literally, in their room, they only getting water and crackers. You know what I'm saying? Some people may rather get whooped than just have water and crackers in your room all goddamn day. Imagine being in your room all goddamn day for the whole weekend. Every day you come after school, you're in your room all day. No TV, no games, not even toys to play with. Just you in the shadow and paper, which you will create out of toys. You know what I'm saying? So let's continue this. I like what he said. Because a lot of people go through this in real life.
That's how she motherfucking feel.
And you know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, sometimes, or most of the time, the woman may not be angry. She's just letting them know that she's disappointed in their actions. You know what I'm saying? I feel that it may be a need sometimes as far as a 16-year-old, 17-year-old, 18-year-old, you know what I'm saying, maybe 15-year-old. But when you going down those numbers, you shouldn't hit your kids. You know what I'm saying? As far as my understanding in life, as far as my understanding, it's different understandings. You know what I'm saying? Some understandings may be illegal, some understandings may be legal. But at the end of the day, we just have to understand to understand. You know what I'm saying? You cannot judge somebody, you feel me? But you can take action to remove certain people. Because I don't know what he's finna say. He may finna say that he didn't like it, or he liked it, or it teached him. Because sometimes in a situation like this, it teaches people to become great when their mothers do this, or fathers, vice versa. You know what I'm saying? It depends, you know?
Mama said, what are you gonna say? CPS can come through that door any day.
You feel me? Like, literally, once CPS, when you at school, they see all type of bruises and shit. They see you acting weird or not yourself. You know what I'm saying? Those people do get involved. And children get taken away. You know what I'm saying? That's why I told you it's a illegal way and there's a legal way to do things. Just like it's a way to handle certain situations when you own a property, when you're renting out to somebody. You know what I'm saying? You want to get them kicked out or you want them out because they're not paying rent. You have to go a legal way. You know, now you could go an illegal way, but it may be some actions behind that, you know?
And this life that we live in, they could really take you away.
Facts.
I never understood it, but I saw that look in my mama's eyes, so I understood. But
You feel me? He was probably fucking up. It's cool. But he learned and he understood his mama. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these guys be walking around here not even understanding their mamas. Understanding why she whooping that ass. You know what I'm saying? But they still doing what they're doing. Because if you're doing bad or doing something that's not really acceptable, you know what I'm saying, you're going to get checked by mama. You know what I'm saying? And if you're getting checked by mama, that means you have to understand that you need to be doing something different to where you never get checked by mama. You know what I'm saying? Literally.
I was confused, like why the fuck would they want to take me away from my mama and my dad? We had this food in our stomach.
You see, you had the food in the stomach. Oof. Oof. I felt that. I felt that. You know what I'm saying? Literally. How they gonna take me away from my mama and daddy and we got food in our stomach? We warm in the winter. We cool in the summer. How they gonna take us away from my mama and dad? You know what I'm saying? It ain't happening because I'm confused. Yeah, she might be. You get what I'm saying? But when it happens, and later on in life, you understand why it happened. You know what I'm saying?
We had these clothes on our back and the roof.
And the clothes on our back. And I know who you finna say. I know what he finna say. And the roof over our head. You see, mamas like that, they could take action. But if you got a mama out here, they don't even got a own roof over your head. You in a hotel or something. They can't get you here to there. Can't buy you this to that. Can't make sure you good in the winter. Can't make sure you good in the summer. Can't make sure you good at school. What the fuck is you putting your hands on the phone? It's a reason. It's a reason why. But when you got mothers that's taking care of shit, taking care of business for more than 15 years of you living, I feel that she have a right to whoop that ass. You know what I'm saying? I feel like fathers shouldn't. But mothers, 15-year-olds and up, you know, possibility they'll whoop your ass. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, younger than that, kids younger than that, you know what I'm saying? I never understood it.
Might be falling apart, but it's safe where it's at.
Facts.
And there's so much love where I'm at.
Facts.
Yeah, I get hit occasionally, but that's how you know they have my back.
You feel me? I mean, that it's different levels. It's different understandings. Because you got some kids that get hit by their mothers and fathers, and it really causes damage. It really caused anxiety and fear. It really caused stress. You know what I'm saying? But you got some parents that won't even like hit them that hard. It's just almost like a reality check. Something like him, you know what I'm saying? His parents just gave them reality checks. Cool. Because he's not talking about bleeding, bruise, hurt. You know what I'm saying? He's talking real family shit. Real family activities. This is not child abuse. He's talking real family activities. And a lot of people can't even open up to something like that because they either going through some shit and they're really hurting their babies. You know what I'm saying? But we haven't heard anything about blood spill. You know what I'm saying? And the reason I talk behind this like this, because I'm actually going through this shit right now. Trying to win my babies back. They don't need to go through that. Young.
Me and my dad, we wasn't playing catch every day. But that's because he was working over 9 every day. But when he got the chance, he was teaching me the right from wrong.
You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to the motherfucking fathers. Including myself. The real fathers. That'll teach their kids right from wrong. And stand by every word and mean it. It's amazing. It's truly amazing.
Because growing up, he was doing so much wrong over right. So he was just trying to make sure that I had my head screwed on tight. And all these stains in the ceiling is just a little story of our life. Growing up, I had to be a big dog, I had to fight. I was Michael Vick in this shit every night. I had a dream I was throwing touchdowns, then the next night I had a knife.
Why did I just get a whole goosebumps like type feeling in my body? I can relate to this. I can relate to this. Because I once had a stepfather that did the complete opposite of what he's saying. But then I met my real stepfather. And this is exactly every word he's saying. I feel it. The love, the passion that he have for his father. I can relate.
I was in a dog fight. This was really my life. I was outside in the front yard with the homies looking like we landscaping. And yeah, my biological father left me when I was 1. I guess he picked drugs over his motherfucking son. I guess he...
You see what I'm saying? Just like how I said it. My stepfather. I thought he was talking about his real father, but he's talking about his stepfather too. So y'all know I can relate to this. Because I said it before I heard him say it. I said it. My stepfather. Nothing about my real father. He was the one that had me. And I thought he was talking about his real father, but he's talking about his stepfather. His real father left him for some fucking drugs. Do not treat your kids like this. For all the future fathers out there and the future mothers, we have to do better.
He likes county bars more than candy bars with his son. But that's just how it goes. I chose to move on and I chose to grow. Mama found a man to raise a man because she couldn't raise a man on her own. And I get it.
You feel me? Shout out to mama. Shout out to mama. She probably stopped tapping that ass when the real man came in the picture. You know what I'm saying? She was tired of you, man. You know what I'm saying? So, that's a real mother right there. When she has to really go get a real man to take care of her son, to become a man. You know what I'm saying? That's a real step. Because some of these mothers, they be just raising their son. Like, no wonder your son is who your son is. You can't blame him, love him. You did that. You know what I'm saying? Literally.
She was 17 with all of her family 3 states away, trying to get her college degree the community way. But she had a 2-year-old crying every night, getting in the way.
Hard. Shout out to her. Shout out to her. Shit gets hard. Especially when you're trying to go to school and you have a little baby. First of all, when you have a little baby, you don't want to leave that baby. You know what I'm saying? You want to be close to that baby. But when you're having to do things to better the life, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, that's just become a blur because that's not what life is right now. Life is about that baby.
But she found the perfect man to teach his child to grow. And I ain't never gonna take that for granted. Because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be this man standing.
Turn the fuck up. Shout out to his fucking stepfather. And I guarantee you he saved his life still. Mine's is too. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Romeo and his whole family and his whole movement. You know what I'm saying? I could definitely relate to the song a lot. I know we all can. There's different stories and different meanings. Just because what I said may not be the meaning of his story. It's just an experience on how I feel and how this song has, guided me to the stories I have told today. You know what I'm saying? And the things that I have said. So this song is definitely relatable to everybody. Because if I said what I said in a way that I felt or experienced life, you know what I'm saying, and he said what he said, come on now, you know what I'm saying? Literally, I fuck with this. Life works out. Life does works out. Because at the end of the day, through all the bullshit you go through, you're still going to be that person that you're meant to be. 10 years later, 20 years later, 30 years later, it's already written. Life is going to be what life is. Life is going to work out. You're living, right? Then you die. Life works out. That's what life is. You know what I'm saying? That's what life is. Literally. You know what I'm saying? So shout out Romeo. First of all, shout out to the engineer. I fuck with the beat 100%. You did your thing. Salute. Shout out to the engineer as well. Or I don't know if I said the engineer, but shout out to the engineer and producer. I love everything about this. You know what I'm saying? It was definitely a song that I'm definitely going to play for the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? When I add these songs to my playlist, these songs become my life story. These songs become a part of me. And this song in particular is definitely have become a part of me. And I know it's definitely going to become a part of you guys too, because this song can mean different meanings and behind such and such. You know what I'm saying? His mother was always there for him. His mother made sure he had the things that he had. Yes, she hurt. You know what I'm saying? But it don't sound like she did it all the time. Because more things that I heard and kept hearing and hearing, she did things that was necessary and uplifting and made him who he is today. Because after all, if it wasn't for his mother, he wouldn't become who he was today. Especially meeting his stepfather. Shout out to him too. That was a real good dude, because when you have an individual that's create a song about how his life is, or this may not even be his life, it just may be someone else's life, or it may be a story like this. It could mean multiple things. This may not have nothing to do with Romeo. This is something everybody could relate to. Even if it's your uncle, auntie, whoever raised you, whoever put you in certain situations. It could have been good situations. It could have been mellow situations. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with this. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to leave this official song in the description below, and I'm also leave the artist Instagram in the description below as well. Y'all go check him out. You know what I'm saying? Go turn him up. Even though he already turned up, I appreciate y'all for watching.
It's me and my niggas. Back to the money, we ain't doing no talk. Remember days I broke, I ain't really had shit. Up all night tryna come up off a lead. I don't fuck a bougie hoe, cause them hoes be picky. Me and Key Darcy been stepping on shit. I just pop 4 pills, now I'm back in my mode. Sipping on the party.